Alrighty, hello, and welcome to the thing. Yeah, sorry for the weird delay there at the start there. For some reason I was having some connection issues, and I wasn't sure if this was the one that would actually get going. It's alright. Last we left off, stuff was looking pretty dandy. I forget if we actually just updated to final setup for the base or not. Because I think this updates... Man, what's this looking like? No, we have to be... There's one more step. Like, basically, every time you get to a certain tech level, all your base stuff updates, and, kind of wondering why we haven't gotten to the last bit here. A lot of this is actually worrying me right now, because I know we just got a whole bunch of new tech stuff and whatever else, you'd think we'd caught up. There's still one more weapon type we haven't even gotten. In general, stuff's a little unusual at the moment, but oh well. We'll deal as we'll deal. Let me, here, sorry, I'm trying to update the chat thing in the background real quick here. Okay. So, I guess we just wait now. So currently, yeah, we're just waiting on these. I don't like this. I don't like that it's pre-Operation Endgame, because that's telling me that there's another step. I don't like that. I really don't like that. It's just sitting there like, oh, let me be an extra step right here, just so you know. Just so you know, it's not over yet. Like, no, over is good, though. It needs to end at some point, you know? So we can make more swords if we wanted to. I don't think we want to. Let's see, DSP. I was looking for something here in particular. I think it was Phase 4 UFOs. I mean, I know there's plenty of stuff we haven't ripped apart yet. I feel like... Yeah, so I was letting them sit around for a little bit. I'm making another mag minigun. I'm up trying to get my stock of ballistic cores back up. So we'll see if that gives anything new. But I do want to get some of those snazzy miniguns at some point. I mean, the flamethrowers seem to be doing the job just fine, but you know. If there is another step, obviously we're going to need something more. So alright, let's do that. Alright, Data Hack 10, this was quite a treasure trove of information. We decided to write up this report and yada yada. Devise upgrade kits for Sonic Mark II to Mark III. We don't know which ones yet. Yeah, we don't have... Wait, do we have Sonic? I don't... I think that might be that last slot I was just talking about, actually. So let's do more of these data hacks. Because if there's an... Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Sonic has to be that. Because every other one they've been like, well, upgrade our, divisions or our mags or whatever else to find. Yeah, that has to be the last one. Though I have to say, on the plus side of that, it does seem like all the Mark III variants have held up all game. Though, now that I'm thinking about it, whatever happened to the minigun Mark III, I'm pretty sure we were supposed to have gotten that ages ago. Huh. See, I say supposed to have gotten, but, realistically it's more like we could have potentially gotten, and I'm sure there's some very specific variants I'm missing. Actually, there's one thing I was looking over that I completely missed the first time through. See, I thought it was every time that you get a research, it rolls for a chance to be that thing. It turns out I'm actually mistaken on that. I was double checking the mod version and everything else, and I saw somebody had posted up this thing in the forums there that basically was showing that, yeah, every time that you research something, like, technically there is a chance roll, but basically every time you start your campaign is when it decides what route is going to be the one that you need. So it's sort of running a, it's basically running a randomizer the entire time, which is pretty cool. I never really realized that it was doing that. Like, I thought it rolled a chance for when you were doing it, that it wasn't just a set path through. But yeah, it's a randomized path each time. Right, energy cores, I'm sure I've got plenty of. How much are these miniguns? 24 ballistic cores, ew. I'm thinking the mags are way better for that. Oh wow, actually I might have. Okay, I don't know how many of these we have right now, but if we've got enough of these laying around, I might just go for them. Because we should actually have a pretty decent pile of these built up. Jeez. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that one especially. That's like 52, I think, cores right there. Ah, dang. I think that's actually the first time I've looked at a pile of one of these core dealies, and it's actually been something amazing. Yeah, 13 of them, please. So like it feels like once stuff gets going, as long as you don't get behind, there's definitely stuff going around. I disagree with the thing on the alloys, though. I still think the original way that the game handled things would have been better on that front. Because, like, it's cool to have more UFOs flying around, but the whole idea that, you know, they're basically just showing up in these massive numbers, they're dropping off alloys everywhere. It's cool in terms of having a resource drop, but it makes the game crash, for one thing. For another thing, if there's bases there and you know you can handle them, they're not exactly threatening anymore, because all they're doing is functioning as an airbase. If they're constantly dropping stuff, obviously that's something you want to deal with a bit more. It puts a bit more pressure. I'm sure that's due to the higher difficulties probably being a bit more insane in that regard, but, you know, it's something. Alright, let's see. Useful to design Sonic Mark II and Mark... Okay, great, I don't have Sonic. Does one of these give me Sonic? Because we don't have any Hedgehog guns, so that's a problem. Our guns no go fast. You'd think we would have gotten them, too, because we've basically gotten everything from that tier, I think. I can go check the DSP, see what's missing. Unless we've actually blown up every sniper up till this point. Which is realistically possible. Let's go over to... Where's the zappy guns? There we go, Ion and Thunder. I'd assume that's what updates. It's a rifle, heavy sniper, wasn't that... Pistol? Okay, we got the cannon. Apparently we never got an Ion pistol. How? We've knocked out... No, that can't be right. That must have bugged out or something. I'm sure we've gotten one of those before. We have to have gotten one of those before. Huh. Alright, well that's something to keep an eye on. So if there's a Cesian mission, I probably want to go do it, especially if it's a small one. There's literally no point to that research. I probably should just be going for energy cores or something. Because I'm sure that's the last of those particular cores. This music doesn't even kind of attempt to match at all. Alright, do those. Snap is finished, goody. Then do one of those, and apparently we're at Space Church. Sure. Can you make one of these now? Yeah, they ripped apart the ships there. Apparently we don't have enough stuff to make them. I did this last time, didn't I? Where I equipped all these ones here. I'm kind of wondering if we'll be able to do something with these. Because yeah, if there is another step like what it's looking like, why the hell did I make one of you? Okay, well first off, get rid of that, and get the hell out of my base. Must have been confused when I made one of those. Sonda, maybe just make one of those for auto-resolve's sake, and then let's see. Yeah, go ahead and make me like 4 of those particle piranhas. Oh, that sounds so cool. And then yeah, we'll just put 10 on everything. There we go. There's the music I was hoping to start. Freaking symphony and night going on. Ooh, there we go. Rail Mark 3. What? Well, that's disappointing. Okay, apparently we don't get it. That's fine too. I mean, I was hoping to have nice things, but if I can't have nice things, that's just kind of how it is, huh? Oh! No kidding. Okay, that's cool. You know what? I never thought about this. Sondas with low sonics everywhere. Because these are the really long-range ones, aren't they? Because like they were basically able to outrange everything. They were doing at least some damage against everything that wasn't a fighter. If there is another step, if we... See, here's the thing. The more I think about it, if there's an extra step, it's going to be that freaking infiltrator thing, isn't it? It's just... I got a bad feeling it's going to end up being a freaking infiltrator thing. Hoping it isn't, but just got a really bad feeling that's what it's going to be. I really hope not. Really, really hope not. So I'll do Kestrel with the mines. That thing just reminds me of the Kestrel from FTL. There we go. I have a plan for setting something up like a boom. Boom! Heard me right. Every movie solution to any kind of threat to mankind. We are definitely not being original here, but for it to work we need a stronger psionic unit, and we will definitely need to be alive. You have the Praetor, dude. The Praetor we captured wasn't sufficiently powerful. I will leave the rest to you. Find me a capable psionic unit, and maybe come up with a plan to save mankind. What? But they're the last one. Unless they put the final Praetor as a... unless the final Praetor is just like a regular unit now and they gave a new end boss. So where does that leave everything? Huh. Also, our Singularity missiles, the really long-range ones also. I'm pretty sure low sonics were, yeah, 9,000. Right, so what Singularity does for medium range? Okay, so yeah, low sonic would still be the one to build here. If we're doing what I think we're doing. Don't even remember the Battlecruiser Spear Cannon, but sure. Slap that on something. Armored Scout sounds pretty doable. Not necessarily what we need right now. Probably should have done these in the opposite order. And a battle cruiser. So I'll just leave that as is. Now, out of curiosity, one more thing here. Warp. Yeah, warp is also 9,000. Okay, so that's going to be... Get rid of low sonics. We definitely need warps. Actually, yeah, I never end up using basic missiles. We're gonna get rid of that. They're so, I don't know. Compared with everything else, they're so basic. Just not gonna help much here. Alright, bomber battleship. Not seeing anything new or fancy in there. Mothership. Praetor. You know what? Maybe that's the one we need. Now, out of curiosity, if I send Heavy Interceptor, Pulverizer, Kestrel, will that maybe be enough to down it? Because that is a lot of fight on those little planes. Okay. I'll deal with those in a moment. See, because what I'm thinking is the original method right now would be dropping relations for all of this, because right now our relation cap is exceeded so far to the point that we have functionally infinite money. I mean, I've been spending like crazy, and we've still got 61 mil in the bank. Alright. Now this is crash site got. Scout, just Androns, Robodog box. Might be a good thing to send people with EMP rockets, maybe. Like, realistically, I'd rather just not do that one. Even if it is just a small scout. Because I'm thinking to fill out the blanks here, we need... And I'm just doing an engage, disengage, re-engage here. Or, I mean, if it's just one of them, actually. Just might as well bomb rush it. I mean, okay, I guess don't fire then or anything, that's fine. I'll get taken out by one heavy interceptor. Why not? Okay, apparently they won anyway. Sure. Why not? Let's see. Iridian, 11 Sebis, 3 Reapers, Corvette in the Desert. That seems very doable. Aside from ballistic cores, I'm not sure why we'd do it. Maybe some experience too. Battleship, though, might be worth doing. As opposed to the other one. Because what's this one got? 1 Praetor, 22 Sebs, 10 Heridians, 5 Reapers, 3 Avid Drones. I don't know if it's going to be Phase 2 units, but it might be worth doing. These are just gonna throw out a million mines everywhere. As long as they stay in this rough general area, where it should be okay. Alright, there we go. First one dealt with. Funnily enough, today was actually going to be a Xeno 2 thing originally, and then I realized it didn't update properly last night. So, oh well. Nice, okay. So they got it. This one's still spitting out mines. Now are these getting shot down before it gets to it? Possibly. Yeah, that one's toast. It's a shame I ended up doing the dodge wrong. Although 8% ain't bad. Like, I think we can down it. Yeah, 10%. The Kestrel's probably going down in a moment here. Oh, it's actually got a dodge? Seriously? I didn't know the Kestrel had a dodge. Well, hell, the name's even more fitting now. Hell, just get out of here then. Yeah, that was a really solid trade there. Sir, may I ask what the hell you're doing? Oh, don't you just love when the AI decides to be completely dumb? Yeah, that was dumb. It's off the map, but it also isn't. Alright, so where's that? 24%. That is ridiculously good. Yeah, that's actually downable. And in fact, it's gonna land anyway, so we might as well try to shoot it down and capture it anyway, but, worth a go. Do the old swarm and all that kind of business. Yeah, I'm really preferring easier game. Like, you still get the taste of the ear game there, but some of it gets tedious. It's like, it's cool, but at the same time, you kinda want to be done with it at a certain point. Battleship, yeah, just nuke that. Battle cruiser, yeah, not seeing anything there. Like, I'm feeling it has to be like a battleship or a dreadnought, actually. You know why? Like, it just occurred to me, there was all those mods. No, it would have to be the Infiltrator, because it's the only unique ship so far. Well, nope, no, ew, no, goodbye, just no. We're not doing that. Just turn on something else. I'm sure I can't be the only one that kind of gets annoyed every time that kind of singing comes up. I don't know why, it just sounds like glass on the ears to me. I'm not sure what the actual official term is. I was just called it Japanese whisper singing, but I mean, it's more like it's in a lot of Asian countries. I just don't like it. No bueno for my ear holes. And I think I accidentally clicked on the one with the looping music, didn't I? Oh well. Engage. Right. They've all got a dodge. As long as the Corsair is slightly slower, it can at least get its shots off. So it's just gonna match movements with his heavy fighter here. Shouldn't be necessary most of the time. That's technically a damage. Legendary Dragoon remake? When? I don't know. But I hope at some point. I'm pretty sure after seeing FF7, I'm pretty sure they at least must have some folks that are like, yeah, we can piecemeal this. Why not? Also, how's it going, Mr. Evan? Fancy dodges just because. There we go, got their damage, now get out. And up to 39%. Also, let's see, chat isn't appearing on your screen, not sure if intended. Definitely not intended, it's probably just busted. Don't think FF7 needed a remake, but Chrono Cross and Legend of Dragoon would be better candidates. Yeah, possible. I mean, people have been begging for FF7 remake forever. That wouldn't have been a thing. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up. That's bizarre. It's showing up on my screen, like it's right here. I mean, it's there. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I mean, it's gonna be a somewhat shorter one today anyway. But yeah, no. Been looking back at Legend of Dragoon lately. God, that game's pretty dang sweet. Kinda simplistic in some ways, but it's a cool system anyway. Yeah, no, I don't need to be dodging all of them, but it looks cool anyway. Alright. I think we can... Do we want to send the Sondan? I feel like the Sonda could at least put some pecs on it, if nothing else. I don't think it'll get its full ammo complement off anyway, so might as well just shoot it as is. It's just so much more pleasant with easy air game. Like, I know, it's not supposed to be pleasant, it's supposed to be a grueling experience, but, you know. Gotta be fun! Alrighty. Should be good. First load of torpedoes is off. Slow this one down just a little bit. Want to get more torpedoes off, and dodge roll for you. They're not getting any more off. Yeah, this is workable. Bad timing on the dodge. You just dodge straight into the cannon. There we go, 67%. Because yeah, if we can make it crash, then improvements occur. There's nothing to even do here. He's just gonna fire all of them. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a bunch of these. There's like a bunch of them with warp missiles and that kind of thing. Alright. Good. Oh, by the way. It does look cool, yeah. Oh, wait, are we talking about the remake, or are we talking about the... Probably wouldn't be talking about any weird builds here. It looked pretty fun. I was like the setting more than the actual game, to be honest. For when it came to FF7. I saw this interesting thing somebody put together a little while ago, though. It was basically saying that all things considered, a lot of the stuff that would be considered bad design jank today kind of made LOD endearing. So it's a wonder whether it would actually be served with any kind of redo these days. I mean, I want one anyway, but. Alright, looking good. Oh wait, I suppose we should probably try to save this thing anyway. Now if we can down it right before it goes into construction mode, we're good. Alright, so we're just gonna leave and auto-resolve this. So you never got far into Legend of Dragoon? Oh, yeah, that dodging's fun. Yeah, LOD is an interesting one. Like, it's one of those ones that starts off fairly generic fantasy kind of stuff. Actually, some people have said it's almost a shot-for-shot or a scene-for-scene thing compared to FF7. It's like literally down to the silver-haired bad guy. You got a city that's in war forever. You got this ancient prophecy type stuff going on. But yeah, no. By the time it gets to the end, it's gone so far. It's kind of even hard to describe. Okay, extreme cargo ship. I kind of want that because it's Cesians. Don't even know why I'm pushing exit. They don't have a chance to escape anyway with the Sonic thing he's doing. Alright, 91%. Come on. Wait, what? Yeah, you guys go to this one. I don't know what you're trying to do fighting this guy. It's just a bombing run anyway. Yeah, if I can keep all of their paces here. I mean, that one's going to go down because he doesn't have an anti-missile. Yeah, that one's going to go down due to dodge shenanigans. Just kind of mess this up, to be honest. He's just going to dodge the rest of the mines. 91% though. getting there. Should have just pulled back that last one, because he was never going to dodge the micro missiles. Now, it's at 91%. Surely, like, it's set up in a way that you're not supposed to be able to auto-resolve it in any way whatsoever, because this is, even in vanilla, this would definitely have given an auto-resolve by now. Well, actually, I don't know why I said it that way, because vanilla is actually pretty generous with the auto-resolves. What I'm trying to say is that this, well, I don't know what the hell my point is. You know what? We'll just go ahead and say that I'm a little bit brain dead today. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Happens. There we go. Crash lands. Didn't land in the ocean. But yeah, when it comes to the mothership thing, by the time you got to Phase 5 in vanilla, you were not meant to be able to fight all of them unless you had a very particular type of ship all over the globe. Alright, so Reapers, Radians, Praetors. What you're saying is flamethrowers everywhere. Yes? Alright, so we're going to take our same team from before. Replaced the one rookie that died with Private Sponge. This will make sense. Come to think of it, I don't know. Quite a few aliens? Oh yeah. We're definitely doing stuff at this point. There's more than a few. Alright, but we've got our Rippers. We're gonna have a few Sentinels here. As per usual, we're gonna have a bunch of stun launchers, but what I'm thinking is I want to have several more piled up for this one. They said that there's an extra. I don't know what this last step is. They just said find a stronger psionic thing, which... what does that even mean at this phase? Because, again, we've got the Praetor. We got the guy. We got the fort. Like, ladies and gentlemen, we got him, all that crap. I don't know what they mean by we need another one. So, you know. Actually, wouldn't mind if anybody happens to have gotten to this phase already. What does that mean? Like, obviously it means what it says it means, but is there more Praetor? Is there something else? I don't know. Yeah, I think we're just gonna vaporize everything that isn't whatever we have to capture. Yeah, I think I want Trogman carrying some launchers. Or at least one spare launcher. Like, I want all the heavy guys to be carrying one spare launcher. But yeah, I'm gonna assume it's either gonna be this one where it's just like any battleship variant, or it's gonna be we need that infiltrator thing, or we need one of those what's it called? One of those dreadnought things, because I know that's another one that's added in by mods, because there's like terror ships, missions, dreadnoughts. Oh my, I think is the name of the mod. But I know that that's one that was specifically modded in, so it could be that as well. But I don't know for sure. But either way, we're gonna be just doing whatever we can here, I guess. Yeah, probably get rid of some of those to bring along other rockets. Some more of these APs instead of in case anything needs to be vaporized at super long range or something. Shock rockets, just in case. They still seem to be at least somewhat viable. Obviously, we don't need this much ammunition on them. Downside of this setup is, well, pretty obvious. We only have 2 units that can actually be medics to any degree. So that might come back to bite us. Alright, and this actually needs to get replaced too. Probably just replace it with a plasma thrower. Like, as much as I really like that gun, we're not doing that. Not risking it at this point. We're going for only one dude, and I have no idea who that dude is. Bring an EMP rocket just in case it's a robot. I don't know. By the way, I forget if I mentioned this yet. If anybody knows, just feel free to mention it, because I don't... Like, this isn't a spoiler at this point. The only place left for it to be is going to be inside a UFO, so... Yeah. Like, just feel free on that one. What was this one? I mean, the mothership is new, but I kind of figured the mothership is like the final battleship variant, you know? No, it has to be the mothership. Airstrike 0? That has to be it, right? Alright, we've got our mech, we've got everything. Going in for a daytime mission. I mean, it seems like it should be this. Mothership sounds like end boss? Yeah, it does. I mean, they said we need to capture something. Like, we did what would normally be Operation Endgame, except it said pre-Operation Endgame, and all they said was, we're gonna do, like, a bomb thing this time, so presumably it's... You know how when you do Operation Endgame before, they're like, we know how to make a big ol' EMP bubble around the planet, except we know that it's just going to get us flooded with Reapers, and that's just going to be a bad time for everybody and their innards? Well, basically that, except they're like, we need you to figure out the EMP bomb first, except you need something psychically better than a Praetor, I guess? Which I'd assume is the previous end boss just getting demoted to chump status, and then they're like, what? Their last boss is just 9-ball from Armored Core or something. Just imagine what that would look like in this context. It just shows up with 8,000 TUs, just instantly vaporizes everything on the map. It's like, I'm sorry, you didn't bring your Human Plus with you. Sweet, we've got super cops out here. We know we're safe. Also, I got map edge. That's good. I do like me some map edge, and I really like this map in particular, actually. So, I'd prefer not to bring my Rocketeer out at all, if possible. Like, at least until we have some better idea of what's going on here. Or maybe we'll just store them down in the very corner here. I really like using these for cover because there's so many blocks in the way, it's great. Hi, Iridian. Who apparently can punch straight through my mech's armor. That's cool, that's not disconcerting or anything. Okay. Every part of that sucked pretty hardcore. You know, I'm really glad that that somehow managed to hit every tile around that guy and not him. Just saying, what a lucky bastard. It was like, as soon as the shot went out, I'm like, this is gonna be a bad time. Morale is gonna drop like a brick. Right. He's probably gonna go for the ones around him. He might retreat, I'd figure. There's Reapers around, but not as many as you'd figure. Morale's gonna drop off like crazy, but there's plenty of locals. So I'm hoping that we can just kind of push forward and get some manner of foothold here. Like I've always liked this particular map, just because of the awesome landing you get. Okay, we got one of the Reapers. So now we can safely move this guy in. Bit of a random note on this music, by the way. It uses so many sounds that could be misunderstood as a phone or a noise in the background. I never noticed until just now. I keep taking my headset on and off to listen because like one of the sounds that they used for the intro there sounded so much like my son crying. And it was just a weird thing they used for the intro instead. Right, I'd like to capture that guy if I... Is he a standard? No. You know what? We only have so many. Everything gets vaporized until we get to the final one. Come on, really? What are these crazy long-range snipes going on? Like, there's a little buzz in this particular piece of music that I keep hearing and sounds like my phone vibrating or something. And yeah, the mech's gonna do what it can. I don't think it's gonna stay very long for this fight. It's already damaged. Come on, give me my turn. Give us a little bit of a snowball to work with. I mean, no one's been hit by Dread, so maybe the Praetor got knocked out. Which, now that I think about it, if we're trying to capture Super Praetor or whatever it is we're looking for here, I'd hope they would be a guaranteed spawn and a guaranteed survive. Guess there's really no guarantee that, is there? I don't actually know, now that I think about it. Because Dread might... Like, I thought Dread was map-wide radius, so it is very possible that, you know, there's just no Praetor here right now. That they got burned up in the crash. But I think if you're supposed to get it, they're guaranteed to spawn, or it at least lets you know. I guess it's... I'm still up in the air how I feel about this. Because on the one hand, it's kind of a cool thing, kind of a cool change, because suddenly you're going from like, oh, I know all the stuff about the game, cool, I'll just go do this, 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 to, oh, hey, guess what? There's a new thing. Actually, no, wait, that looked like a overcome with dread. Really? Rude. Alright, roasty toasty. Alright, you take a step forward. Alright, you deal with that. Defensive crouch. Get rid of that thing. Oh yeah, I forgot to check what the upgraded railguns look like. forward. You can just hit this guy. Alright, that's not great. That's gonna drop... Actually, morale's still okay. Oh, crap. This pathfinding sucks. Alright, so I'm hoping they'll be able to reaction fire. I really was hoping that this was a flamethrower and they could run around and roast that, but we'll see how that pans out. It's actually... take some steps back. Alright. He just walked in on his clone there. Oh crap. Good, he completely whiffed. This music doesn't even kind of match anything but sure. Oh, by the way, on the whole music sounds, or the whole mothership sounds like an end boss thing. Originally, the Dreadnought was the end boss, and you can just... It's gonna be the Dreadnought, isn't it? Because originally the Dreadnought was the end boss. And then, yeah, you go onto the Dreadnought, you go in that one giant floor thing, and then you get out of there before the Reapers come, and yeah. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. So this might be for nothing. We'll see. Has any music matched anything so well? Alright, so they've got a tank there. Not much for these guys to do but try to fight it out. Ooh, they've got multiple down there, actually. A little bit surprised that didn't hit anything. Alright. I'm gonna go here, remove this problem. I'm assuming they're both gone? A little bit unclear. Hopefully one-shotty will be enough for this. It's a problem. But a problem for... That's almost right now. Can you move out of the way? No. Should I have the mech handle it, actually? Alright. Trafalgar, go up. Maybe he'll have something to contribute. Alright. What you got here? Sonic Rifle. Okie dokie, at least they're equipped for the occasion. Crap. Okay, well he's suppressed too. While not ideal, could be worse. And I would try to take that shot, but it would be a horrendous idea. So we're gonna get Sponge over here. I'm gonna want them on the roof. Oh, come on. It's the one thing that can hurt them. So of course, he nails them with a psychic shot across a wall. Though I guess technically he would know they were there because the Reaper saw them. Whatever. Oh, come on! How many do you have? Frickin' what? Excuse me? What the hell is that thing? Got like frickin' Terminator mechs, man. Guess we know that's a thing. Alright, they're still firing tear gas. Might be time to pull back here. Bigger mech, I feel unsafe with it around. Yeah. Unfortunately, mech for mech is about all I can do to hold that particular line, because like, even if I move the mech around somewhere else, it's not going to be a good spot for it. And it's got the most firepower in that area, and therefore the most tread. So it should have a direct line of sight to fire twice, so I'm thinking move the front PA out of the way, deal with whatever problems they run into. Probably just gonna have to tank a few lizard shot rounds, because really there's nothing else for them to do there. These guys are gonna have to fall back to the wall if they can. That has to be dealt with. We got a guy that's bleeding, that's a problem. Got a lot of problems all of a sudden. Yeah, they're taking 12, so we gotta get Yellow Boat out of there. Potentially 2 shots there. Thinking you step over here and drop one of these down. And roasty toasty this princess. You go over here. As a matter of technicality, they can't directly... Well, they can do that. That's fine, I just need you away from it. This guy's gonna be doing chemical damage, I'm not as worried about him. If I don't get Barquette out of the way, he's gonna have problems too. So right now we're pushing forward to be able to push back. Alright, good. This is a way better position for him to fight back from. Alright. Sorry, dude guy. Alright. Yeah, some of them are just gonna have to keep firing, regardless of their situation. Just kinda hoping that this can protect them slightly. I don't know how much we did to that mech of theirs. That's fine. That shouldn't even be reducing armor, it should be completely harmless. Holy crap, man. That's a tad much, don't you think? That is a lot of move on the big thing. Yeah, Yellow Boat is extraordinary amounts of dead. They're taking some really garbage shots there. And these guys are getting suppressed by the slightest breeze right now. That's a problem and a half, but we might be able just to stun that. Right, could they maybe not? You can't even be hurt by it, stop being suppressed by it. Again, with the accurate shots. They take an accuracy penalty. Every tile of fire in the way. That's like 9 tiles in the way and they nail it perfectly. They do not miss at this point. Like, I know it can be said they're like, oh yeah, they're cloning, you know, perfect units at this point, but I hate it when a game does that. And they're like, they just don't miss now, they're so good, man. Mostly because it stops being believable at that point, that they're that infallible. Alright. Well, I've got the mags back on track, though. I've just got so many units out. And we still have to just continue flamethrowing forward with all the Reapers that keep popping up. Right, turn please. Alright. Hi. Out of curiosity, if this hits here, okay, it shouldn't backfire. Alright, Felger, what do you see? that guy. You see target practice. Whatever, we'll deal with that later. So it's technically around here someplace. Yeah, as much as it's a cool idea to have all these different vehicles and everything, it's just not really something the game is meant to handle. Because it's like, it's right here, it's this gigantic thing, and it can't even show up. Right. I think we're just gonna have to commit entirely to this side. Like, if it circles around here, I'm expecting it'll attack shield and go here, at which point he can circle in and minigun it down. This guy can attack from here. He needs to reload, but there's not much I can do to prevent him from being stuck. Yeah, they're gonna give up that side as much as they can. I mean, I'm assuming Yellowboat probably got overkilled several times, so they're definitely not coming back. That's really unfortunate. Right, called it. I'm surprised that actually went that well. Piss off. Alright, still holding up. Good thing this doesn't have locational damage. Good old mech warrior thing of like, oh hey, you got sniped out of nowhere, your guns are missing. Right, so Trogman I left in the front because he can just keep farting out flamethrowers and keep firing. Like, he can just keep attacking even if suppressed, but nobody else is really too set up to keep attacking. Whoever that is all the way on the left needs to reload. They're not going to have the points to. If they can, I'd prefer a reload to moving to them, because they're kind of holding the line pretty well here. I just hate how much range they get. It feels like BS, because you can't possibly get that much range. Also, that random dude got pasted by a rocket. Come on, give me my turn already. Okay, did about 200 damage. Not sure if there's any truly safe places for him to go. Alright. Deal with his sorry self. Is there any universe in which you can get a rocket here? No. At this point I'm thinking we actually want the launcher over there. Yeah, Milky Way is just gonna sit there. See, I'm scared about moving Robocop over this way. Maybe I move him in here. This way I figure some stuff misses. Maybe it shouldn't completely shred through his armor. So awkward. I don't know, maybe I just leave Sponge up there. Just to kind of know when they're on the roof. Or at least to deny the roof to some degree. It's kind of weird that that thing's weak to chemical damage. It's actually a really bizarre weakness. He's the dubstep robot. Crap. Yeah, I feel like it takes a one-tile area. That has to be a bug. Piss off! How many of those can you have? Like, I know it's one each, but Christ, man, that's like, what, a dozen that they've thrown out already? Which, I mean, granted, it would be 41 total, at least some of those would be gone. You'd assume at least half of them would be inside the actual mothership there, but... Dude, I'm a gripe about it anyway, because it pisses me off when they got 15,000 grenades on them. But, anyway. At least it's a good universal rule that's been around since forever that they can only ever carry one in any of these games. Yeah, they're starting to shred through already. Can you be done now, please? Can I get a chance to respond to something? Flying Fix might be able to do some stuff. We'll probably pull Milky Way out of there. Oh, come on. Stop slowing her movement. I feel like movement on that turn shouldn't mess you up like that. I don't know if this will block or not. Flamethrower's back on. Don't think there's much Barchetta can do. Aside from maybe get himself a little bit farther here. Do some scouting. Good. Thank you, Sponge. Okay, it says it doesn't count. Good, it didn't. Ooh, this is a foster clock. Yeah, Barkhead is just getting completely wiped. I forgot to finish his turn. Not that he wasn't any safer from being wiped before, but now he's getting extra wiped. Yep. The crazy snipes. Stop with the crazy snipes! Can't do that. That's against the rules. Yeah, they need to get the hell into that warehouse. Just every time I keep thinking about doing another run of this, these infinitely long turns come to mind. Yeah, flamethrower guys don't matter, but I can't tell who they are. All they're doing is suppressing. It is a big old breeze of suppression. Like, for the moment I feel like just taking down that mech, taking its parts and going home would be enough of a win for this. Because eventually one of those is going to hit. Trogman's just gonna have to hold. This is actually a defensive move. I want there to be a bunch of stuff in the way, so that he doesn't target the mech, hopefully. I want Trafalgar here to be the preferred target. Just X-div things, get shot 180 times. Apparently not suppressed. Get hit by a literally harmless beam of frickin' fire that can't even get past your armor. Instant terror. Alright, we're gonna need Sponge to be a medic pretty soon here. Because they're gonna try to pull back this way. It's pretty not so. Well, his turn's pretty well decided. Dang it. I was gonna say it's still doable if he doesn't get suppressed, but of course he will be. They're always gonna have one more to finish out the suppression. I kinda wonder if the AI can actually tell when you're about to be suppressed. Hi there, Colcrama. Been a hot minute. And yeah, we are currently trying to take a mothership here. It's, going great. Apparently they've got battle mechs. What's good? The air's still breathable. I mean, they haven't changed that, so that's good. But no, this, right now we're at the very end of the mod, and all it gave was, like, we got the Praetor, finally. We got the Fortress. And all it gave was a vague, like, oh, the Praetor's not good enough. You need something stronger than this. So here we are, trying to do this thing. There was no additional pop-up or anything, so I don't know whether we're actually doing the right thing here, but this one's got a weird mech thing going on guarding it that's been shredding stuff left and right, including killing off our own mech a minute ago. Rest in peace, Evanbot. This frickin' monstrosity. Yeah, resisted, I bet. What do you see? The guy up there? Can you do anything about that? Yeah, I'm not even sure what Trogman and Flying Fix's options are at this point. Alright, gonna drop some medkits. Oh, EMP rocket, actually. That could be the trick here. But one disaster at a time. Alright, good. So we know its armor's shredded, we know we can do stuff. See, it would have been great to have an EMP charge. So you have a pin fracture and move my back, so that's been great. Can I get a pizza or something? Jeez, that sucks. Well, I mean, on the plus side, there's pizza, right? Alright, so what I'm hoping is he's within the line of sight. That is a whole lot of blockage in the way. I go for the shield. Hopefully don't block this guy again. We'll see, even if he's suppressed, he'll get another shot off. Hopefully should have 2 miniguns to go and finish this thing off. Then, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, unless we can stabilize, I'm just collecting its remains and getting the hell out of here. Because I want to know what that thing is. Okay, they're retreating. This is BS. Either way, we've got 3,200 damage right in its face with its name on it. So that should be the end of it. The problem is that's almost certainly gonna get Mr. Neely guy there knocked out. Still got a tank to deal with over there. Thankfully the rocket launcher he's packing isn't doing any damage, so that's good. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to need an EMP. It said civilians and a Praetor and some Reapers. And that's basically what we were dealing with, just one-shotting everything with flamethrowers, as you do, and miniguns and all that, so all was well and good. Figured usual tanks, they just sit there and they shoot their Kool-Aid everywhere, no big whoop, and then, yeah. Stuff has gotten increasingly intense. Oof, Trogman really needs to retreat. But I might seriously just have to give him a run-in, heal, and get out. Because he's got to stay in there. Like, the HMG isn't doing very much. HMG is good for snipes. Oof, yeah, he's dead if I don't get him healed this round. Well, first order of business, you can't fire, right? One can dream. Well, you can get over there, figure out what's going on that way. You say hello, I say get... Oh, what the fudgery is this? That is some nonsense. Goliath, okay. That thing weighs nothing, bizarrely. Anyway, it's down to GTFO. Glazing or Flying Fix can take a shot at it. Dude, I don't care what you see. Run. No, sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's just irritating when they're like, "Hey, I see a dude." Yeah, I know I do. I know you do. Just leave. But I see a dude! Alright. He might at least survive a round. You. Make scares happen. Okay, I was really hoping I would do enough damage to intimidate him and make him run, but oh well. Just keep pinning that guy down. Trogman's gonna go down. Yeah, it's kind of, I feel like there's kind of an overuse of self-destructs towards the end here. Like, it's not on Roborex levels of utter BS, but it just feels annoying. Because its hitbox is not where it says it is, you know. It's one of those things. Like, if it was actually vehicle size, like, you know, the full thing, not just sitting on one tile and moving around on a pivot. But that's the thing, it's on one tile, it gets blocked easily by stuff. The engine was not meant for this. I'm gonna try to stabilize. They said there were 41 lizards. We've easily taken out at least 20-something. But I think we're gonna have to... Oh, come on, man! Through all that! That was like a 5% shot at best. Yeesh. Game, why are you so mean? At least tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. But yeah, no, Kroll, quick question. Have you actually finished this mod before? Like, I don't know who's finished this exactly. Yeah, they're gonna take 9. He's gonna pass out. RoboCop is bleeding now. Yeah, just pick him up and let's go. Oh, that's kind of messed up. They got like juice coming out the brain case there. Unfortunately, I can't medicate the mech. So never finished, got the beginning mechs and got shafted. Gotcha. Dang it. Well, could be worse. Barely. I'm a little bit annoyed that at this range, like, Flying Fix can't hit Jack here. I guess it's kind of true to her character here, but oh well. I mean, we got at least 5 on their front line right now. Who is it? Or Shade, are you the one that's running away with the thing? Yes. It's like they have no problem hitting. Oh, come on. Stop hitting him through cover, man. Yeah, it feels like nobody finished this mod. I heard one person did. Right. Please stop hitting those. I don't feel like I'm asking too much here. This is kind of ridiculous. Alright, well, it's finishing taking this turn. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, and back. That guy's a legend. I don't really know what the circumstances were, because I understood there was some, like, bad blood between some peoples or some such. Little bit unclear there. Because it sounded like, I don't know, it sounded like there was something weird about their run. Oh, Sponge panicked. Okay, well that's not good. I'll roast this a-hole finally. Who apparently just doesn't die to anything. I don't really know what his deal is. Okay, so everyone's just going down everywhere. Something happened to Trogman. Assuming he just passed out. This guy down too? Of course he is, why wouldn't he be? Alright. First off, this is a test save. We're not actually aborting yet. I need to make sure that this is a safe drop tile. Goliath wreckage, okay. Yeah, so we are basically picking up whoever we can and getting out. Was definitely a loss here. Theoretically, it's still possible to try and finish it, because it seems like they're pulling back now. They've got at least a tank and 5 in front, probably a dozen more, you know, inside the ship itself and all that. Without a vehicle of any kind, it's definitely a lot more dicey. It's hard to call. And we're gonna lose one more. We'd functionally be trying to take out a base with 3 of them, or take out a ship with 3 of them, and... Actually, no, yeah, the only healing units over there now. Yeah, okay. Actually, no, I think what it was, I think that run wasn't an Ironman run, is what they were saying. Okay, there goes Flying Fix. I forget, but then again, most of them weren't Ironman runs, so I don't know what that would... Like, I know for a fact that they were saying that the final mission was something they didn't like, because there's a lot of changes that were made to it. As far as I understand it, it's just, like, completely randomized now. It's just, functionally speaking, if you've played Zots the Pit, kind of like the way that the fan mod handled that one, where it's just a grid of random rooms and all that. So you might be able to run to the High Praetor right at the very end there. Like, I wish I knew what the hell we were supposed to be doing at this point, but... all it says is find a better one, so... there's that. Right. Oh, Trafalgar's just unconscious. Okay, well I gotta get him out of here. Now, if I drop this, do another drop test, does it count? No. Alright, so he has to keep that on him. He'll have to drop everything else he's carrying. Like I said, it's ambitious, but the engine was really not made to handle this mod. Truth be told, Ironman is not the way to do this, but oh well. It's so satisfying when it's good, but then there's so much jank when it doesn't go well. Alright. By the way, out of curiosity, how many of you folks have been keeping an eye out on Xeno 2? 'Cause that mess is looking dandy. That's just mean. Yeah, if this misfires, it just incinerates him completely. Yeah, he's gone. But... and the lizard still survives. Cool. Yeah, the only reason he was turning around was to go pick up his friend. Rip. I'm really surprised that they haven't backed off at this point, though. Like, usually at this point, with the losses they took, they should be backing up. Like, I didn't see what the kill count was, but around the halfway mark, they are retreating back to their ship, usually. I mean, it feels like they must have pulled back at least somewhat, because I haven't seen hide nor hair to the tank for a couple rounds. So it's possible they've just got maybe 5 up front, laying down pressure. Unclear. Alright. Gonna get to the dropship. Do it. Put your Falger down so he counts. Milky Way can't quite make it to the dropship. I'm gonna put Sponge here, because sometimes these doors will block. Oh, for crap's sake, there's a dude there, there's a dude there. There's dudes everywhere. Of course. I mean, to give you an idea, as far as how nuts this accuracy is at this point, this is after nerf the AI. Like, this is after they've had their range reduced, this is after they've had their damage, health, and all other stats reduced. They can still hit through smoke, through fire, which smoke doesn't affect the lizards, but still, fire tiles work like smoke for them, as I understand. And they can have 10 plus tiles in the way and they will still nail their shot like 90% of the time. It's pretty busted. Alright. Let's see if it actually counts. Like fix yellow bow, Clazen, Barchetta. Nothing we can do about that. Got the Goliath wreckage. Trafalgar got promoted slightly. Yeah, Shade, Robocop, Milky Way made it. Lost, Flying Fix, Trogman, Yellow Boat, Clazen, and Barchetta. Wow, Bravery +9 for one of them there. Oh, right. Thought I just noticed I was saying about railguns earlier. I never actually got railguns, that's why I didn't check them. It said I could have railguns, but I didn't. It lied. Yeah, Rail 2 Mark 3. Oh, they're there. Okay. Maybe it was just one half of it or something. Alright, well, give me the minigun. I honestly don't give too much of a crap about the rest of this. Battleship. Neato. We send those after it. Cool, more alloys. Well, I can almost make another Spirit Wolf. Although, the Saber, though. Like, as cool as the Spirit Wolf is, offense-wise, I forget if I showed this earlier, but I was looking at this, and vehicle-wise, like, looking at the comparison, so the Spirit Wolf basically has that explosive autocannon situation, which that mess is awesome, but at the same time, like, look, 400 health, 630. 82 use, 75, okay, so that's worse. 70 accuracy, 85 accuracy. 60 reflexes, 80 reflexes, so this thing can actually reaction fire stuff. 100 armor, or kinetic armor, 130. 100 energy, 110. 60 incendiary, chemical is probably about the same. Why are they weak to chemical? There's nothing that should be weak about them chemical-wise. I don't know. Replacing the Savior, which we don't even freaking have, so whatever. Love how we don't even need a full team to go take down a battleship at this point. Heavy shuttle. Oh, we need one of those, actually. Boop. I don't even recognize this theme. Oh wait, that's gonna be way too loud. Alright, so 4 sergeants. Need some names. Anyone got names? I even have a vehicle to send out with these guys. Like, it's a shuttle, so they probably don't need one. The Make Dead Turtle, the frickin' thing that somehow always seems to survive. Even the fodder box didn't make it this long. Sponge just here with her rockets. Like, I don't know how I survived all that. Alright, we'll put Troll Kama back in here. You can go ahead and be a Ripper unit. Give you some of the Pulse Heavy, because we kind of need that stuff for this. And there we go, we took that third of an eighth of a quarter of a spleen that was, used to actually power the FH209. Basically put it in a petri dish, somehow regrow it into a real person again. So congratulations, Evan, you came back with shiny hair. There we go. The apparently never-ending hell of the existence of this character. No matter what, he's just not allowed to be in peace. Stop bringing me back! No. Bring you back as many times as it takes. Yeah. I'm just glad Barketta made it. Like, it seems like a weird thing to root for a unit that's barely done anything, but you have to realize that's the guy that functionally managed to make the Praetor capture happen. It's good stuff. Lost our fancy... Didn't we have a fancy ghost? Yeah, I think we had a Rail 2 heavy. Well, such is the nature of stuff. Whatever. One of these days, this run will end. Alright. We'll do this one, and then we'll call it for the day, so we can have at least one win for the day, would be good. Glorious. Ooh. Hello there, operator of some description. Can we make a call? To your afterlife! Okay. Bad jokes aside. Ooh, what are you? What the hell's going on here? Why is everything all fancy? Alright, express you. Yeah, that never works anymore. Course. So... Okay... I mean, it's probably got that electric gun situation, so... Probably not such a big deal. I'd assume we're functionally immune to everything they got. Okay, that's fine. That is also fine. Yeah. So I heard Sharon mention this earlier, but definitely agreed on it would be really really cool to have more more types and everything as far as armor is concerned. Excellent. Like, just so it isn't like you're immune to most things and not to others. So it would be cool to have more choice in that regard. Alright. This guy looks like an Oblivion character. Alright, let's get you here. Put you up this way someplace. Still dumb they're not immune to gas. No, stop. Stop with the whole I gotta have a Japanese theme thing. That's annoying. I know it's marketing at its finest, but it's annoying. Though, funnily enough, speaking of stuff that came out of there, my daughter's recently been obsessed with this show that's it's like Power Rangers knockoff. Except it's funny how they just barely skirted the line of it's legally distinct. It's like, it's not Power Rangers, it's like Mini Rangers Power Force or something. Something like that. Why are all these immune? Why are they all weak to chemical? It makes no sense. Yeah, whatever, just take the shot. If it hits, it hits. Apparently it hit too. That's neat. Alright, there's the shuttle. Sponge can start moving in to take that snipe. Yeah, it should be a direct line in there. Get Evan as the backup. I know we're mostly using rookies, but still. The fact that we get 1% accuracy and they get 100% through all this smoke and everything else is annoying. Waste all those TUs before that negative 16 reaction score somehow kicks in. Okay. Random facehugger. Shot on people I couldn't even see. You know, there's hard to believe, and then there's taking a tank shell straight to the face. Alright, kind of expecting that to be the last one. Yeah, I might have to wait for that random facehugger that's running around to get splatted somewhere. Or no. There's that. Alright, kind of figured everything inside would be done for there. Weird. I'll go ahead and rectify this problem for us. Is that it? Apparently not. Alright, what else is next? So, facehugger thing shouldn't really have much of a chance to do anything. If it hits any of these damage tiles, it's just gone. They don't really handle them well. Not to mention, I believe they completely expire in a turn or two anyway. At least the way I understand it. Alright. Is that it? Yes, no? Yeah, I'm really unclear as to what's going on right now. Never mind, clarity found. It's right there somewhere. What? Okay. Apparently it froze. And crashed. Okay. Well. Anyway, I will be right back while it relaunches. Then we can finish that one up. Okay, I have no idea how I missed all of this before. First of all, well-deserved promotion right here. Somehow I missed a crap load of stuff here. So, research time, I suppose. Let that one finish up real quick. Send some up against this, and that'll probably give us that Sonic thing. I'm wondering if some of these researches just maybe don't trigger if you don't have certain other researches on hand already. Like it just throws them away or something. Because I'm honestly feeling like there's a lot of stuff that we've definitely already gotten, but just recently started getting again. Okay, near sniper rifle range minigun? And 72 ballistic core, so we're never getting that. Alright. Huge shield, ion pistol. Basically, I'm just gonna go until we burn through this research real quick. Probably gonna keep it partially muted. Kiddos have migrated their way to my desk, so don't want to have all that going on. I just really hate the idea of, you know, them being on a recording of any kind. You know what, actually we might be able to afford this thing. I'm gonna start working on that. Alright, I've been named the Goliath, or it's been named the Goliath, but I'm sure Simple Stonecling will not be able to stop it. This behemoth has more than twice the resilience of the advanced mech. I never even saw the advanced mech, so how whatever. Still heavier armor and an extreme weapon, however, that also results in its weak point. It's slow to move, very slow. It's so heavy the ground crumbles beneath its feet, so it has to shift its weight slowly. Unfortunately, it has restricted its movement. It still acts as normal speed. Seems the bulk of this unit has resulted in some compromises in the armor upgrade. The chemical armor remains at top level. Why can't we have that? But the kinetic armor hasn't been improved, not that it really needs any improvements, and the incendiary armor has only been improved slightly. Okay. However, the energy armor has been improved substantially, almost closing the gap to the kinetic armor. This means it probably doesn't matter whether you use kinetic or energy, you still have to wear it down a lot before disabling it. One can provide us with 560 dense fibers. Holy Christ, man. However, we have some pipe dream-esque ideas of eventually repurpose the frame for our own use, so you may want to hold off on disassembling it. However, there's very much maybe and eventually in this, so don't hold off. Oh, okay. And no research. I was hoping that would give that Timberwolf thing. Eh. There it is. So this should probably finally make all the visual upgrades complete. And so these guys get all the ancient stuff, I guess? And we're kind of behind the local RoboCops and all that kind of thing or just local cops. What am I saying? For the Sonic stuff. Glorious. Okay. Fair enough. So particle pulse. About time that happened. Good to know. So I should be doing 40 and 40 here. So finally get an upgraded pulse thing after all this time, so that should solve a lot of problems of Advanced Ion. They're basically saying the Mark 1 versions are kind of trash. Good to know. Apparently we still don't have access to them yet. And I'm hoping this warp missile spam everywhere is a good idea. And alright, there we go. There's the new wave, and yeah. Suppose we'll do what we'll do then. which basically consists of we'll just keep doing this until it suddenly decides that we're not allowed to anymore, and it just crashes, and that'll be the end. That's just how it's been. Okay, mothership, don't want that anymore. Cargo ship, goody. All the alloys, please. Infiltrator. It's presumably the one we need, but there's no new unit types on it. I don't know. I'm gonna assume maybe it's the Dreadnought, because that was the thing before. I know we've run into them several times now. Motherships are just showing up as the latest battleship variant, so maybe it won't be that. Because Dreadnought was the final ship before. So if they added an extra step, logically, it should just be, go for the thing that was the next step. How a thing with 4 torpedoes and no speed managed to take out all 3 of the heavy interceptors is anyone's guess, but oh well. And we found a loud toy, apparently. We're back. Yeah, 3 of these, whatever the Dreadnought thing actually does. I feel like 3 of these should be the trick here. A bunch of these Night Owl things are pretty sweet. Alright, so there we go. Finally, an insta-kill thing. Insta-kill weapon here. Let's see. 150 damage by 16 shots. Takes the ion, pushes it forward, fire more burst shot. Okay. Not really what I thought I was going to do, but okay, that works. Alright, so I think this is probably where we're gonna leave it off then for today. Got the Dreadnought here. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into something that isn't there, but I'd figure at least it's worth a try. See if it's that one by chance. At least we'll see if it has a pop-up. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time then. Thank you, and take care. Bye-bye.